Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a how to play and playthrough of Dice Throne's Santa versus Krampus,
Ooh.
which is for 2 to 6 players because you can combine it with other sets. It takes about 30 minutes and it's for ages 8 and up. Now, I think it's ages 8 and up if the 8-year-old is experienced with Yahtzee and Magic the Gathering. Now, an adult could definitely help a child who is not used to Magic the Gathering. So let's read why are these two characters? Well, don't let the festive cheer, jolly smile, and mugs full of eggnog lull you into a false sense of security. For those on the naughty list, you better watch out. You better not pout. Santa Claus is coming to pound. Because this is a 1 versus 1 game, combat game. Now, Krampus, I had to look up the history of that. We both did.
We both did.
This holiday season, Krampus brings bad tidings and coal to all who have misbehaved. And if he wasn't rotten enough on his own, he also scavenged through abandoned gifts and brought to life an army of minions. These reject toys, love to support Krampus in causing great discomfort and pain.
So not nice.
So we have the Marvel Dice Throne here. We'll be doing in another video. You could have Spider-Man versus Santa Claus if you really wanted to. And there's also the Dice Throne original editions. So I'm playing Krampus. And this is the type of game where you're going to want to get used to a character before you try other characters. It could take 2 or 3 plays before you understand how everything works. So you'll put out the board like this. It does fold. And you start out with 50 health, each character, and 2 combat points. And you can go up to 15 on your combat points. And you're going to spend these to play cards. They have a cost to it. You could go 10 above your health. Then you have your 5 dice. And this is the Yahtzee part. They are etched dice. And you'll see they have different symbols. So mine has a 6. This is horns for Krampus. The 5 is a gift. It's not a good gift, by the way.
No.
4 is a bell. And then, what do they call it? Switches?
Switches.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 are switches, which are used to spank children.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
No.
So you have dice with faces and numbers. Julie also starts with 50, 2 combat points. Her dice, she has...
Star.
What's the bell?
Bell. That's it. A bell.
Okay, axes.
Axe and a star.
And a star.
Yep.
You'll see there's also tokens. So she has cheer and eggnog.
Yep.
And I have presents and coal. Each character also starts out with 4 cards. Here's our draw deck. And you shuffle it up. But I also have a deck of reject toys. Julie does not have this deck. So some characters will have different things added to their hero. They're called heroes, even if they're bad guys. I'll be drawing these when I get presents. Julie does not have any additional setup. Before we go over the sequence, let's talk about what these characters can do. So that was setup. You'll see on the back here, first off, when you get a set, you'll see the complexity rating. You can see right there in the left-hand corner. It's hard to see, kind of. But this is a level 4 out of 6. 5 and 6 being the most difficult, and 1 is the least complex. And they have rules clarifications here, which I'm not going to go over. But this is so that when you know, well, what about this situation? How does Krampus's ability come into play? So you read that on your own. Now you see there's a stacking limit. Any character, whether it's me or another hero, I can stack 4 coal. And I can only have up to 3 gifts. So pay attention to that. Because these are tokens. And tokens are considered instant items that will take effect instantly unless you play something that removes them or stops them from taking effect. And then it gives more explanation of how to use the reject cards. And then here on the left, it shows you, well, what do these symbols mean on the dice? That's where you find out that explanation. So hand me your card, sweetie.
Sure.
So Santa Claus has cheer. You can stack up to 3, and I can even steal some of that cheer, or sometimes Santa Claus even has to give me cheer. And eggnog. and a stacking limit of 5. And you can spin these in different ways. Let's take a look at the turn sequence here. Now there's two rules that are kind of a little buried here. We're going to roll a die to see who goes first. Whoever rolls the highest goes first. If there's ties, we roll until somebody does go first. Now, Upkeep Phase, you see this has some similar language from Magic the Gathering. So if I have 4 coal, for instance, on Santa Claus or another hero, they will not get a combat point. That's the income phase, or step 2. You'll gain 1 combat point, which you'll spend to get your cards from your hand, and draw 1 card. However, here's a rule that's not on the turn order. The player who goes first does not get their income phase. That's to balance out that the player who goes first has kind of an advantage. You get to attack first. Then we do what's called the main phase. So you can play ability upgrades. So Julie has one of those cards that she drew right here. You're going to see on our board here when I go over it, we have areas that can be used to attack and areas that you use to defend. So if Julie spends 2 command points, she can upgrade her Festives 2 card, a Festives 1 on her board, to a Festives 2, which will make this attack more powerful. So when she gets 3 axes and 2 stars, she'll gain 3 eggnog. All players gain 1 combat point. Then she deals 8 damage plus 1 damage per player. So I would take 9 damage because we're only playing per player. So I guess it includes her. So I would take 10 damage then. And if you want to see, well, what does that mean by upgrading? Well, because here.
No, wrong board, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong board. Read what it normally does if you didn't upgrade it. What does that say?
Gain 2 eggnog. All players gain 1 combat point. Deal 7 damage plus 1 damage per player.
So you can see here that if she spends the 2 combat points, which is what she has right here, she can upgrade it, and she gets more eggnog and does more damage. So that's one thing you can do on your turn order, is upgrade the areas of your board. These are all attacks. That's defense. I'll explain how defense comes into play. So during the main phase, you can play a card, an upgrade card. You can also play main phase action cards, which are blue. So cards that are blue bordered, you can play during the main phase or in the second main phase, which you'll see here in the sequence. So you can remove all stat effect tokens from a chosen player. So let's say Julie has this card, because certain cards, all characters have the same cards in their deck, but then we'll have specific cards that are unique to our hero. I'm pretty sure Julie has one of these too. So remove all stat. So if I have coal, 3 coal on her, and she wants to remove it, she could play this card to remove coal. Because if she has 4 coal, she's going to lose it. She's not going to get her combat point. So that costs 2 combat points to play. Here's another one. Main phase card. And it costs 3 combat points. And I draw 2 rejects out of my reject deck. I'll explain how those come into play. You can also sell your cards from your hand. It doesn't matter what kind of card it is, for 1 combat point. And you could sell them before you spend them. So I could sell 1 card. Say I have a card that costs 3 and I only have 2 combat points. I could sell 1 card out of my hand, and then I would have 3 and then play that card. So you can sell first before you spend combat points. So that's your main phase. Now we go into offensive roll phase. That's where you'll roll all 5 dice, and you can roll them up to 2 more times. Even if I put a die aside, I can still pick that die on the 3rd roll, for instance, and re-roll it. So in other words, you can roll each die up to 2 times each. And when you put it aside, it doesn't mean it's locked in until you're done rolling. Now, target roll phase is for when you're playing a 3-player or 2 versus 2, well, for a 3 or more player game. We're not doing that. So you skip that. And then if your hero is, so if I target Julie or another hero and they have a defensive ability, they can roll unless it is unblockable damage, which I'll explain here in a minute. Undefendable damage. So if I do damage to Julie, she'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4 dice, and she gets things when she gets hit. She's not able to hit back. When we play other Marvel Dice Throne games, sometimes heroes are able to hit back. So you hit them and they hit you back, or they block damage. What does your character do there?
I gain 1 cheer. Oh wait, if I roll the bell, I gain an eggnog. So depending on how many bells I get eggnog. And then on stars, I would gain cheer.
So she just gets things that she can use later.
Yeah.
Whereas my character, if Julie hits me, I will roll 3 dice, and you can upgrade these defense abilities. If I roll 2 switches, I give her a coal. If I roll a present, I gain a gift, which I can spend later on my turn to get a reject toy. If I roll a horn, I deal 1 undefendable damage, I'll explain that in a minute, per reject that I have. So you can only have up to 3 rejects as Krampus. So if I have 3 of them, I could do 3 undefendable damage.
Yep.
So after we do the offensive roll, and the targeted hero gets a chance to defend if they can, then we go to main phase 2. That's identical to main phase 1, where you could sell cards and play cards. Now, why would you want to sell cards on main phase 2? Well, because you have cards like Instants that you can play on other players' turns. So this one right here, for instance, it says roll 1 die, gain half the value as cheer. Now there's some cards that say you can change the value of someone's dice rolls. So say Julie has a really powerful attack, I can play an instant to make her re-roll something, or to change a 5 to a 4 or 5 to a 6, things like that. By the way, I forgot to mention that during the offensive roll phase, you have cards that are orange. You see how they match the phase color here? That you can play during the offensive roll phase. And sometimes there are cards you can play on other players' turns. So it says here, change the value of one of your dice to be identical to the value of another one of your dice. So you play that on yourself. This one right here, though, it says, change the value of any one die. So I can play this on Julie, for instance. See, it says 2 command points. So if Julie got something that was too powerful, I could spend the 2 command points, if I have them, to change her result. And then finally, at the end of the second main phase, you discard a phase. You can only have 6 cards in your hand. So if you happen to get more than 6 and you didn't spend them all, you'd have to discard down to 6. Notice, though, why would you do that? You might as well sell one of them and not have to do that.
Well, it says sell all cards.
Sell all cards. It does say it. You're right. I missed that. Thank you. So now we're going to talk about different damage effects, because you have something called the ultimate ability here. So if I get 5 6s, 5 horns, this I would gain a gift, draw 2 rejects, and deal 10 undefendable damage. And then I may activate 1 reject without discarding. Because usually when I activate a reject as Krampus, I have to discard it. So I'll be doing 10 damage to Santa Claus that cannot be blocked. And I can modify it with cards I have. It can go up, but it can't go down. And Julie can't do anything to block it. So this is like Yahtzee, okay? When you get all 5 of the same number. Julie's, what does yours do?
Excuse me. Gain 4 eggnog, deal 10 undefendable damage. Immediately target the same opponent with an additional offensive roll phase.
So if Julie got 5 stars here, which I'm not showing, she does the damage to me, and then she gets to roll again. She could get another ultimate or one of these. And you'll see there's different combinations of dice here. We'll go over it as they happen during the game. I don't want to go over everything.
What says ultimate here? It has more words next to it. So does yours.
Yeah, dice may be altered to prevent an ultimate. In other words, I can modify it. You can modify it up. Otherwise, no action of any kind may be performed by any opponent until the ability fully completes.
Oh, okay.
So you can't stop an ultimate. That's why this is the push to luck aspect of the game.
Yeah.
You're trying to get that because it can't be stopped. So the last thing I want to go over is the types of damage. So this chart here, you'll see I'll have it out at times. This is probably the most confusing part of the game. Normal damage and undefendable damage. There's a symbol here that you really got to pay attention to on your board.
Yeah.
And I've had to remind Julie at times because she'll miss the color of it. It can be hard to see. So you'll see here, it's a white border. That means that damage can be blocked. You can defend against it. But if it is red, like ultimate damage here, that means that it's
Undefendable.
yeah, you can't defend against it. Okay? And it will even say that it's ultimate damage. So you got to pay close attention. If, like right here, I have misbehaving. I do 7 damage, but that's defendable. Same with right here. Eventually, though, you can upgrade things and it can become undefendable, or play a card that makes it undefendable.
You know, I noticed on my board it even says undefendable on there, which is
Correct.
nice. Yeah.
So it will tell you that. Well, like for instance, right here, if I defend against one of Julie's, she attacks me, right? And I get horns, it does 1 undefendable damage per reject. That's the red border there. Because she hits me, then I hit her back. The reason why they do that, because you don't want to get in this cycle of we keep on rolling defense, 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 defense. That's why they make defense damage like this undefendable, so that way it happens and she can't stop it.
Yeah.
Or her opponent can't stop it. So let's take a look at this chart, and then we'll get playing here, because part of this game is you just got to see it in action, okay? So normal damage, you can defend against it, you can avoid it. There's some cards where you can avoid it, or some skills. It's modifiable. In other words, you can make it go up or down, your opponent or yourself. And then there's special targeting rules. You don't have to worry about that right now. Collateral damage is when you play with 3 or more players. So we don't have to worry about collateral damage. It's ignored, basically, in a 1 versus 1 game. Undefendable damage, you can't defend against it. That's why there's a red X there. But you can't play cards to avoid it, maybe. Or you might have a token to avoid it. It can be modified up or down. Pure damage, that comes out, it will say in an ability what pure damage is, and it is avoidable. That's the only thing you can do against it. Now, we're not doing collateral damage in a 1 versus 1. Ultimate damage, that's the thing you're trying to go for. It can only be modified up, and basically you just do a lot of damage to your opponent. So one of the object of the game, of course, is to knock out your opponent. You have 50 health. There is one buried rule in here on health on page 4. Because this can happen. You can knock each other out in the same turn. In other words, Julie hits me, I hit her back, or I defend, and she takes damage, and we both get knocked out. So if all remaining players are simultaneously reduced to 0 health, the game is a draw. Opponent cannot be more dead than you. So what I recommend when you're playing this game is you have this chart out. And the last thing I'm going to mention is instants. There is another little buried, it's not buried, but it can be, it's something you got to understand when you play collectible card games like Magic the Gathering, when you have timing conflicts. I play this, and then I play this as a response, and then I play this again as a response. How do you deal with that? In Magic, it's called stacking, and you make a stack. But here, the timing conflict is described on page 15. And the way it works is, they made it pretty simple. If Julie plays an instant or uses a token on her turn, and I play a card to stop her or to prevent her from doing something to me with that token or instant, well, which goes first? Well, because it's Julie's turn, hers will go first. So it's possible that Julie does something, I do something in response, and then it doesn't take effect because it's on her turn. So just keep in mind that if an instant is played, those are the red cards, or a token is used, and there's multiple things happening, the player's turn, whoever the player's turn is, that's who will go first. Okay? Because it mentions in the example there that I'm gonna do this to you, and Julie, it's my turn, and Julie says, I'm gonna play this card on you. Then I play a card that says, no, you're not. I'm making that go away. Well, Julie's doesn't take effect because mine went first because it was my turn.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's start playing.
All right, let's go.
Oh, I just want to mention rejects real quick. Coal, if I put 4 coal on Julie, she will not get a command point that turn, and then the coal is removed.
In combat point.
Combat point, yeah. Gifts, if I have a gift, I can spend it on my main phase, first or second main phase, to get a reject. And the rejects I'll explain as they happen. Rejects, you can only have up to 3, and when I use a reject, usually they go away. Now, there are cards in here that can help my rejects. So part of the game, too, is understanding how can you got to get used to your deck as well. Now, what does your cheer do?
My cheer.
Yeah.
Okay. I can spend a reroll or change one of my die to a 6.
How much does it cost to do that? 1 cheer?
It just says spin to reroll. I guess 1 cheer.
Okay.
It says a player with this token may spend 1 to reroll one die of their dice, or spend 3 to change any one of their dice to a 6.
And what's the stacking limit again?
3.
Okay.
And then my eggnog.
Now again, why is that important? Let's say Julie has all these stars here, except 1. And she has 3 cheer. She spins a 3 cheer to make it a 6. Now she does ultimate attack and really damages me. Now what does your eggnog do?
Eggnog has a stack limit of 5, and I can spend 3 for a benefit of a player may spend 3 of these tokens at any time to roll 1 die. On an axe, I deal 2 undefendable
I'm just going to show it on
damage.
camera then.
Okay.
So eggnog, Julie can store up to 5 and spend them. Now I could steal this eggnog and use it. There are cards that allow you to steal some tokens.
There's a lot it can do.
Right. You may spend 3 of them, but it only can be spent 3 at a time.
Yep. But you can have 5 a stack, so
Right.
that's how you can go through them.
She can heal, and she'll roll the die. And the die, if she gets an axe, a bell, or a star.
Things happen.
Is it called a star on your thing? It's called. Yeah, it is called a star.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to play. And I'm going to put this here.
Okay.
I'm going to put my cards here. And you notice we didn't go over everything over here, because we're going to go over that as we play. To go over it ahead of time like that, it can take...
It won't mean anything to you.
Yeah, until you see it actually happen. All right, let's roll a die, see who goes first. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 4.
All right, now, because I'm going first, I do not get a card or a combat point. And I could play an upgrade card. And this costs 3 here. Well, I'm going to sell this card. Okay. Go up a combat point. I'm going to play this card during my main phase and get 2 rejects. I want rejects now because I may be able to use them.
Aren't you going to take down your combat points?
Yes, I do need to do that. Little things you can forget. So let's see here. Here's 1 reject I got. Remember,
Squishy.
activation effect. Play only after being attacked. Prevent 3 incoming damage. Now, Julie doesn't know I have this, but we play open so you can see it on camera. Alternate effect, activation effect. Inflict 2 coal. Add 1. Is that a undefendable? No, it's just regular damage.
Defendable, yeah.
Attack modifier. So, those are the 2 rejects I have. And these cards can be played during my roll phase. Change the value of one of... Well, I don't have any command points. Now, combat points. The reason why I call it command points, there's games we played where they're called command points, so I get it confused. Change the value of any one die. Well, I have 0, and I'm not going to sell a card. So I don't... Even though I have these in my hand, I can't play them. Ooh. Now, I need 4 horns here, 5 horns here. Switches. It's a SWAT attack. I'm going to try to go for the ultimate. Maybe I won't now. Yeah, but I have a 3-2-1. Did I go for a small straight or a large straight? So this is 1-2, a sequence. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. And I didn't get it. I have 2, 3, 1, 2, and 6, so I can't do any of these. I don't have any bells or presents. So I just basically did 3 switches, which is deal 6 regular damage. I could place Spongy to add 1 to it, but I'm going to keep him. So all I'm doing is 6 damage to Santa. And Santa, you get to defend.
I don't defend. I just roll my dice.
Well, you roll your dice and you get things.
All right. So I have 3 stars. So I gain... On every star, I gain a cheer. So I just got 3 cheer.
And what's your stack limit?
3.
Well, that's good because you can change the value of 1 die.
Right.
Move that down to 43, please.
How much damage did you do?
6. Goes to, sorry, not 43. 44. I made a mistake.
Okay.
I was thinking of Spongy. Now, Now, I do have my main phase.
Yep.
I could sell these cards to have, but then I'm not going to. And that's it. I'm done.
All right.
Now, Julie, she does get 1 combat point and gets 1 card.
Extremely naughty.
Okay, you need to put it on camera. Here, let's do this. There you go.
All right. I'm actually going to upgrade my festivities to, so I go down 2, so I go down to 1.
Okay.
And that's going to go right up here.
Which we already went over on camera.
Yep.
By the way, there is one buried rule in here. Let me just explain this now.
Sure.
Some heroes and other sets have see how it says 2 here? Some of them go up to a 3. It could say festivities 3. You can skip to festivities 3 and just pay whatever the command points it costs. But let's say festivities 3 costs 3 combat points. You pay the difference only to go from 2 to 3. So it only costs you 1. So that's another buried rule. I mean, it's in the rule book, but it's easy to overlook.
Okay.
So you're not playing any more cards? You do have 1 combat point.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Got some bells. Could do fireside chat. I don't need to gain any more cheer. All right, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna go for a small straight. Wow.
A lot of bells again. What about 4 bells here? What does that give you? You want to do that?
But I'm gonna gain cheer. I do get damage to you. You know what?
You do have 1 more roll still. And you could re-roll that star if you want to. If you don't want to go for a straight. If you want to go for something else.
I'll just roll.
You can go for a straight again?
Okay, so I got 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a small straight.
Okay, go ahead and read it.
Which gives me a cheer, which I can't have because I already have 3. Then I deal 6 plus 1 damage per cheer. So this is defendable. So it's 7, 8, 10 cheer. 10 damage.
Wait, how
total.
can it be? You have 3 cheer.
I know, 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Deal 6 damage.
Plus 1 damage per
cheer.
You only have 3 cheer. 6 plus 3 is 9.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I got a little confused.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why I was asking. You see, that's why you got to read carefully. And this is why, yeah, an 8-year-old could play this if there's an adult there to help. Okay.
So defend against 9 damage if you can.
Okay. I roll 3 dice.
Okay.
And I need 2 switches. I did get a present. I gain a gift, which means I can get another reject on my turn. And a 4. Okay, Bell doesn't do anything. I could play Squishy to remove 3 of it. I don't want to, so I'm down to 41 because you did 9.
Yep.
I got hit pretty hard there.
Yep. Welcome to the club.
Okay, anything you want to do on your second main phase? You have a bunch of cards there.
I know.
You want to sell anything?
Yeah, I'm going to sell this one.
Okay, just put it up there, and you go up 1 combat point. The reason why you are is because you want to be able to have more combat points to play when it's on my turn.
Exactly.
Like, because you do have, so it's important to put these in order, because during my roll phase, you could potentially play those. I don't know what they say right now, but there you go. All right, my turn. I get 1 combat point. I do get 1 card. And this, you see, there is luck in the draws. I don't have any upgrades. I have 1 combat point. Do I want to sell something to change the value of dice? I think I'm going to have to wait. Oh, I'm going to get another reject. So I have 3 rejects now. I'll put my deck over here. And it's Dottie. I can only have a max of 3. If I do happen to draw a 4th one, I can play one, if possible, before, and otherwise it's discarded. Add 3 damage to the attack modifier. And how do I get more damage? with the rejects that I have. Hang on, I'm looking for my ability here. Oh, that's what I'm defending. That's why I wanted 3 rejects. Am I just going to do switches again? It's not that great. I'm just doing 7 damage to you. I'm not keeping up with you. And I can try to go for a straight. I'll try to go for a straight. 5-4. I get 2 bells and inflict coal. Well, I'll try. I didn't roll very well. Now I could change the value of 1, make this a 3 and do a small straight, but it's really not worth it. I'm just going to do 5 damage too, but I'm going to modify it. I'm going to add 3 damage with Dottie. So now it becomes 8.
Okay.
So you get to try to stop it. Well, not stop it, you react to it.
No, nothing happens. All I did was
your
roll
actions
X's.
don't do anything.
8.
Yeah, 8. So you're down to 36.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not going to sell any cards. I'm not going to do anything else. So I am done.
Okay.
So it's your turn now. A lot of bells. You can do it right now if you
Yeah,
want.
I am going to do it right now. So I'm going to do Fireside Chat. So after targeting an opponent, we each roll 1 die.
Okay.
Okay, roll. I'll tell you what happens.
All right, I'll roll on your board. I got a what?
2, I got a 5. If my roll is equal or greater than deal, I deal 6 undefendable damage and I gain a cheer. I don't care about the cheer, but I gave you 6.
Well, you already maxed out on
I know,
cheer.
but you get 6 undefendable damage.
Okay. So I can't, that sucks because I can't stop it.
Nope.
I was hoping that if I could defend, my rejects can do damage to you, but it didn't happen. So I'm down to 35. What else does it do?
That's it. If you were bigger than me, then I would deal 8 damage and gain an eggnog.
Now, is it defendable or
Yeah,
undefendable?
defendable.
Okay, so I didn't roll well. So that sucks for me. Okay, so what are you going to do? Anything else?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm done.
And did you get your...
I did.
All
I
right.
didn't spend anything, so I'm good.
Can I go up a combat point? I get a card. Nothing to upgrade. Transfer 1 status effect token from one chosen player to another chosen player. So that could be fun. I can take one of Julie's cheer, but I don't want to spend 2 command points to do that. In fact, I'm just going to sell the card.
I would too.
Because I have a bunch of cards here I can use to modify my roll. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not rolling well. I'm going for it.
Okay, do it.
Okay, I have 3 of them. I'm going to have to spend 1 at least to make it change the value of one of your dice to a 6. Change the value of one of your dice to be identical to the value of another of your dice. So that would be, okay, 2. I'm spending these 2. So I'm this one. Change the value of one die to a 6.
Okay.
And then this one, change the value of one of your dice to be identical. Now, Julie could play something an instant, or if she has a token, do you have anything to change the value of that die before I do my ultimate attack?
Yes. I'm going to make you...
Let
Oh,
me
wait. You were a chosen teammate. You're not my teammate.
Here, let me see here. So here's the card that Julie has. And you got to read it carefully. She cannot play it on me because it says you or a chosen teammate. So that she can't play that on me.
All right, but I can play this one, I think.
Let me see what it says. So Julie's asking if she can play this. Change the value of any 2 dice.
Oh, wait. It's not an instant, though. I can't do that.
Okay, let me just look that up real quick. If you can play them on other people. I'm doubting myself here. If you, a teammate or an opponent, have altered any of your dice at this point, yeah.
So I'm stuck.
Yeah, ask your opponent if they would like to alter your dice or allow the ability to activate successfully. Announce that you're not going to activate an offensive ability at all, or you don't even have to. So you can alter it.
Oh.
So you're going to play it?
Yep, I'm going to go down 3.
Okay. Well, let me see the card again.
Go down to 0.
Change the value of any 2 dice. So how do you want to change it? You're screwing me up, that's for sure.
Darn right I am. Anything I want?
Yeah.
Wait, next you can change it probably. There you go.
Well, that really messes with me because I can't even do anything with 3 horns. And with 2 switches, it doesn't do anything either. And I don't have anything else I can do. Now, if I had more combat points, I could change the value of 1 die. So Julie screwed me up so bad, nothing happens. And that was a good play. This is why she kept all those combat points.
Yep.
So I'm done.
You are done.
She thwarted my ultimate.
You're toast. Okay, I'm going to get
Okay,
my
your turn.
combat point. Get my card.
So Julie has 1 combat point.
Ooh. Well, I can't upgrade right now because I only have 1.
You can sell
Oh, yeah,
a
I
card.
could get rid of a card.
Okay, keep her cards up so they can see what you got.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of this one.
Okay, she went up 1.
And then I'm going to put my Ranger games here.
Okay, so that's improved that. It's made it
And then
better.
I go back down to 0.
Okay.
All right, here we go. A lot of axes. Oh, okay. I'll go for another axe. Yes. All right, I deal 8 defendable damage.
Okay. Not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
But I get 3 dice and I have 2 rejects.
Okay.
Well, I got to switch. I do inflict 1 coal.
All right.
Once Julie gets 4, she won't get a combat point, and then the tokens will go away. But you did 8 to me?
Yes.
I guess I'm not going to prevent it yet. I do have a reject. I can prevent 3. I'll wait till I'm down pretty low.
Okay, and I'm done.
So right now, Julie's ahead of me because she's had more. We've had an equal number of actions. I have 27 health.
I have
and Julie
36.
has 36. It's because of that. She screwed up my roll last turn. Oh, I can actually improve something.
Yay.
Do I want to, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, it deals... And I can heal. Yeah, I'll do this one. It costs
very
1
nice.
combat point. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, babe.
5, 4, 3. But if I want to do that, I'm going to try to get another bell. I did. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm going to deal 8 damage. I'm going to roll 2 dice. Depending on what I get. I got a horn. I draw a reject. There's Bitey. And a present, I get a gift, which I can spend later to get a reject. If I would have gotten a switch, if I would have gotten a bell, for each bell I would have gotten, I would have healed 1. That's why I went for that. But hey, I did 8 damage to you, and you get to roll your defense and maybe get some cheer or eggnog.
I don't need any more cheer. I use my
Well, you
cheer.
haven't even been using it.
Of course. Oh, I get 1, 2, 3 bills. So I
How
get
many dice
3.
did you roll?
Oh, I rolled too many. Okay, so I get an eggnog.
Okay, well you have 1. And you need how many eggnog to do something with it?
3.
3. So you only have 1 right now.
All right.
Okay, so it's the end of my, it's my main phase
Oh,
again
yeah.
here. Now, Bitey can heal 2, add 2 damage, but Julie's going to attack me, and I want 3 rejects in case I defend well. So I am done.
All right. Well, I already gave myself a combat point because I thought you were done. I'm sorry. All right.
We got an instant.
Yeah, but I can't use it. I don't have enough combat points. And
You
I want to
can
keep
sell-
my other... I know I can, but I want to keep them.
Okay, please keep the cards up like this.
All right.
Okay. That way you can see it on camera. Well, you got a straight going possibly, or you're going to go for an ultimate. What are you going to go for? Ah,
Yes, got it.
really? You
Okay.
got lucky?
I'm going to do naughty or nice. And this is going to be really much because I'm going to do this attack modifier on you too at the same time.
Okay, well, let me read the attack modifier card.
But I haven't told you what you're going to end up happening to you.
Well, I need to see it. Play it only after activating your naughty or nice offensive ability. So this is a card that's specific to Santa. Remember I said there's always some cards that are specific to the characters in the decks. And some cards all characters have. If your opponent is naughty, this attack becomes undefendable. Additionally, your opponent must apologize for you for being naughty or else receive 2 undefendable more damage. Okay, well, how do you make me naughty?
Okay, I have to roll a die.
Okay.
On a 1 through 4, you're nice. You gain a combat... I'm giving you something, but you gain a combat point, and then I deal 10 defendable damage.
Okay.
On a 5 or 6, you're naughty. You gain a cheer, and then I deal 12 damage.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll.
Oops, that didn't count. Okay, a 3. So I'm nice. You're nice. You get a
Okay.
combat point, and I deal 10 defendable damage.
Okay, and then this card here, well, you don't have to play it. You don't have. You could decide. Play only after activating your naughty or nice ability. So you don't play this. You might as well keep it because I'm not naughty.
Yeah.
Because you could sell it if you don't think you're going to get it again.
True.
All right. So how much damage? I got my combat
10.
point, so I'm up to 2, and I'm down 1, so I'm 17.
No, it's defendable, honey.
Oh, okay.
I said defendable damage.
Okay, well, I'm still going to take it.
Oh,
All I can
okay.
do is maybe try to... I need horns.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did get 1 horn. 1 damage per reject. So you take 3 damage.
All right.
Finally, I got that.
I'm down to 25.
And then I have 2 switches. I give you another coal.
Okay.
You're almost at 4.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, it's not going to affect you that much. Now, it is your main phase. You want to sell anything?
No, I'm done.
Because you only have 1 combat point.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to sell this one.
Yeah, I thought so.
Get another card. Another combat point. Okay, I'm good. I'm
Put
done.
your thing up like this. Okay. Now it's my turn. I'm up to 3. So
Thanks
it's
to me.
17 to 25. Here's my card.
What'd you get?
Give a little. Discard a gift to deal 3 undefendable damage. That's what that red means, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
To a chosen target. Ooh, that's during the main phase. So that's why they make it undefendable. Because you don't want them rolling defense dice and complicating the game. I am going to discard a gift because I have one. So, Julie, what are you down to?
22.
22. So 22 versus 17. Okay, this is where I'm going to get the ultimate. Well, maybe not.
It's a good positive thinking, though.
3 gifts. I don't need to gain 3 gifts. I have already a ton of rejects. Keep the switches. I'll just roll one more time and see how I do. Well, I'm going for switches. Look, see? I got 4.
There you go.
Okay, 7 damage, but... I'm going to use all my rejects.
Okay.
I'm going to add 2 coal. That way you're not going to get a combat point. So you have 4 coal now. I'm going to add 1 more damage, so that makes it 8. And then I'm going to do Bitey. I'm going to heal 2. And do 2 more damage, so that makes it 10. And then that's it. So I made it 10 damage, but you do get to roll. So go down to 12.
I gain 3 cheer. I mean 3. Oh, I had.
Remember, you can use those 3 chair to change
It doesn't matter.
to a 6.
I don't want a 6. That's what gives me the
The point is, if
cheer.
you're going to go for an ultimate, that's why you have the chair.
Yeah, no, I don't
You
get
didn't get anything?
Nope. What else is new? But I can. Oh, I can't do this yet.
Yeah, that's during the main phase.
Well, I
and
will
it's
be
my
doing it.
turn. It's not an instant.
I know, but I will be doing it.
All right, so 19. So I did bounce back a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
To Julie's 12, and I'm done. All right, Julie, your turn. You get combat. Oh no, you don't get a combat point. The
That's
cold.
right. But now it goes away. So
It goes away. That's why I did it. I wanted to reduce Julie's combat points.
not this time. Okay.
But you do get a card.
All right, I like that. All right, here we go.
Hang on. Can't see it if you don't push it up. Now it axes again.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I guess I'm just doing axes. Unless there's any, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Small straight. Don't need to gain any more cheer.
Remember, you have
I know. I don't want to
your
change it to a
cheer.
6.
You don't want to spend it?
I don't want to change it to a 6.
But you can spend 1, can't you, to roll a die, re-roll a die? Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think I'll try and reroll and see if I can get a
Yeah,
5.
because you keep on getting cheer and you're not spinning it. Didn't matter, huh?
Nope. So
You can spend it again if you want.
I might as well get rid of it. Otherwise, I'm going to get it anyway. All right, doesn't matter.
What
All
are you
right.
going for?
A large straight, but
Oh, okay.
all right. So I gain a cheer.
Yeah.
I deal 6 defendable plus 1 more damage per cheer, so 7.
Okay, so I'm going to take 7. Well, actually, I'm going to spin Squishy and make it 4.
See, if I wouldn't have gotten rid of all that cheer, we could have done more damage.
4. You did 7, right? Yeah, I'm down to 15.
Yeah.
Okay. And what am I doing? I'm rolling here. Well, by doing that, I don't have any rejects left, so. And I would have did damage to you. I do have a present though. I do can get another reject. So that was the price I paid for getting rid of them. I would have done 3 damage to you if I would have kept them.
Okay,
So
and I
that's where
get
it
to
goes.
do something again, right?
Yeah, main phase.
All right, I'm going to play this for 1, and I remove a status effect token from a chosen player.
Okay, so Julie removed. You didn't see her flick it. Here, why don't you get on camera since you enjoy doing that so much?
Wait,
Yeah. So Julie removed my present. That was smart.
I know it was.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn. I have my moments.
Ah.
You're on Santa, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I get my card and a combat
We got
point.
a upgrade.
Yes, I am going to upgrade because I keep on getting swats. So it costs me 1. So I'm going to be doing more damage now if I roll that. And I am rolling it a lot.
You are rolling it a
I
lot.
don't have any presents because you took it away. Took it away.
You took it away.
Santa's not nice.
I know.
Yeah. A lot of bells. Hell's bells.
The AC/DC, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do Rotter. Okay, I'm going to do 8 damage, but I rolled 2 dice. I got a present. I get a gift. And then I heal 1 for each bell. So, I went up to 16. I'm bouncing back. Yeah, so I did 8 damage
No,
to
you don't. I prevent 6 because I can play that as my defense during my defensive roll phase. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
I'm down to 0.
Okay, hang on a second now. This is what Julie's playing. During the offensive roll phase, a chosen player prevents 6 incoming damage. And because it's defendable damage, she can. So you only take 2. Well, that was smart.
I know it was.
So
Down to 10.
10?
And 0 combat points.
Well, I'm not doing anything else during my main phase. I'm not going to sell that card, so I'm done. So now Julie goes. I have 16 and Julie has 10. Julie might be able to get the ultimate here. So what does that card do?
Chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt up to 5 dice during their
So in
defensive
other words,
roll
you get
phase.
4 rolls instead of 3 if you need to. You got doing the bell stuff again.
No, that's poopy. But that might be all I'm getting. Okay.
Or you can do the naughty nice
Okay, that's what
thing.
I'm thinking.
Because you have that card.
Try one more.
Can you still go for it?
I only got 3 axes. So
Do you want to spend a cheer to try to re-roll that? How many cheer do you have?
I only have 1.
You can
I'm
spend
going to
it.
save it for now.
Well, I guess you're going to do 3 axes?
Yeah. So it's just
Okay.
4 damage. It's defendable.
Okay. Well, I don't have any rejects, so I'm not going to be hitting you back. 2 switches, I inflict a coal, big deal. And I do get a present. I forgot to spend my present, but I won't forget now.
Okay, I'm done. It's your turn.
Okay. My turn, I go up to a combat point. I get a card. Deviled eggs. This makes my defensive roll better.
Yeah, it does.
First, I'm going to spend my presents.
Okay.
And, you reshuffle your rejects when you run out. So I have Wormy. Now, Julie would see this face up. Perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice.
That's like mine.
Sargi, make your attack undefendable. Attack modifier. That's nice.
That is nice.
I've used that before.
Yes, you have.
Okay, so those are my 2 rejects. I'm going to improve my defense.
Okay. I would
Costs
do
me
that
3.
too.
And I'm not
Worth it.
Because I have 16. I will survive at least 1
Oh,
attack.
heck yeah.
Did I go for it?
Sure. Got nothing to lose. Might as well.
Yeah, right. You got nothing to lose. That's not very good.
I was being mean.
Mm-hmm.
That was not being
So you
mean.
say.
So I know.
Okay.
Did you get
That
what
was
you
not
wanted?
good. I wanted to get a bell. So I'm only doing a 3 switch attack.
How much is that?
It's 5. I'm just going to do 5 to you.
All right, I'm down to 5.
And you get to roll your defense
Yeah,
to get stuff. Well, you get stuff.
I know. I'm kind of down on it. I get 2 eggnog. And
How many eggnog
a
do you need to
cheer.
spend to get stuff?
3.
Well, then, yeah, you can do that on your turn.
Yeah, finally.
Okay, it's my main phase.
Yep.
I'm not going to do anything.
No. Okay.
So I am done.
Okay, I'm going to go up to 2 combat. Get a card.
Got an instant.
Yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to get 2 more cards.
Okay, that's good because you get an upgrade.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I don't have enough.
Yeah, but you can sell cards, sweetie.
I know,
Remember
and I
that.
might be doing that too.
I mean, you're
Actually,
probably,
I'm going to get rid of.
probably not going to use
I'm going to
that.
get rid of these 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to get 2,
So it gives you 3 and you're going to upgrade?
and then I'm going to. No, I don't care about this naughty and nice. It's just being ridiculous. Nope, I'm just going to roll.
Okay, but what about spending your eggnog?
Well,
It's an instant. Basically, tokens are instants. So you can even do it on my turn.
spend 3 of these at any time to roll 1 die. Yeah, I'll spend them all.
Yeah, because you get healed.
Maybe. Depends how lucky I get. And I got lucky. I get to heal 2.
Yeah, that was good. You're up to 7.
And I get to draw a card.
There you go. Where did that instant go?
Bye-bye. It's 2 combat points, and I remove a status effect token from a chosen player, but it's to
I don't have any presents, and
I only have one
that
coal,
coal
so
is
it's
no
not
big
going to
deal.
matter. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I do 4, so 6 defendable damage.
Do you have any cards you want to modify it?
Nope.
Okay, 6.
Yep.
So I'm taking 6. It's whether or not I damage Julie back. That's why I kept my rejects.
Okay.
And I have 4 dice now.
Bring it.
So I improved my... Okay, 2 devils. On horns, deal 1 damage per reject. So does that mean I just did 4 damage to you? Yeah, because each horn.
No, it says deal 1 damage
Per reject.
You only
I
have 2 rejects.
I rolled 2 horns.
Right. On a horn, you deal 1 damage per
Correct.
reject.
The horn does 2 damage. This horn does 2 damage.
How does it do 2 damage? It says 1 damage.
I have 2 rejects. Deal 1 damage per reject. I have 2 reject.
That should only be 2 damage then.
1 die is 2 damage. Second die makes it plus 2 more. Do you understand?
Okay.
And then I also have 2 switches. I inflict a coal.
All right.
So that's why I upgraded my defense. That was nice. It arrived at the right time. Okay, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm done. I'm ready for this to be over.
Doesn't mean you're going to lose. You've been beating me anyways lately.
No, not with Santa.
Yeah, well, you know, the first times we played, you beat me. Okay, Bitey's bite. This is nice if I had Bitey.
Yeah.
But
You don't have Bitey.
I don't have Bitey anymore.
Aww.
Double the activation effect of Bitey. So I'm probably going to sell this.
I would, because
No.
it's not going to do you any good.
I don't need to sell it
Unless
yet.
you refresh your cards, you might get them back.
Right, we'll see.
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of them.
Not yet.
No.
Presents. 654.
Ooh, there you go.
Presents, I get gifts and I get command points and draw cards. I don't care about scavenge.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you going to go for the horns, huh?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Well, maybe I just do bad tidings.
How many combat points do you get for that?
How much do you have left? You have 3?
Mm-hmm.
I only do 2 if I did collateral bad tidings. I give you 3 coal.
No, you can only give me 2 because I already have 2. Oh, did you get it?
No.
Oh.
But I'm going to have to change the value of 1 die.
Oh, there you go.
654. I spend 2 combat points to make 1 a 3.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to change the value of my dice?
I can't.
I'm doing misbehaving. Okay, I gain a gift.
Nice.
And just so to make sure, because I want to know what you have, I want to make your attack undefendable.
Okay.
So it's 7 damage.
I'm dead.
Okay, and that's it, because you couldn't do anything about it.
Nope. Santa died.
Okay. So that is Dice Throne Santa versus Krampus.
That was fun.
And you can play it with any sets, you know, the original 2 Dice Throne sets, the Bounty Hunter, for instance.
Oh.
But you can also have it versus Spider-Man or Black
Oh, that's
Panther.
what you're saying, yeah.
Right.
Well, good job, honey.
Well,
Nice
thank
rolling.
you. Well, you did some good strategy, but I got some good cards
Oh,
at the right
heck
time.
yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right, well, stay tuned for our review, and we look forward to seeing you in another video.
Thank you. See you soon.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.